Hello YouTubers, Troz here, back with more Factorio Megabase, and done some work between episodes, made some fixes for the wall, and just fixing up some things here. As you can see up in the corner, I'm researching refined flammables. That will make our flame turrets that we've are installing in the wall a lot more effective. In fact, this should be the last tier. Uh, well, the last tier without infinite research, which should be good for quite a while. Um, so I did, between episodes, improve the wall plans. I fixed the issue with the one pump not being powered, and I made some slight tweaks, including have a system now so that when there is an attack, we pull out all the construction robots out of the roboports. Well, there's the research done for that, at least for now. I don't want to go beyond where we are. So by pulling out all the robots out of the roboports, we won't have robots trying to fix the walls or certain things while there's an attack going on and like while there's fire, because hey, the robots do burn. So that will prevent some loss of robots. I actually made it so that there's a what are they called? A constant combinator that you can actually set how long the robots are kept out of the roboports after an attack starts. And by default, I have it 90 seconds, but you can actually set that to a few different things. Another thing I'm actually using for the constant combinator is how many robots you want for this particular section of wall, and that will change how many are pulled out of the train when it arrives. The default for that is like 200, but obviously if you have a longer wall section, you want more than just 200 bots. But due to that, I had to add a few more things to the factory. So the factory has changed a little bit, not significantly. But one of the things I also did add, I actually had to add constant combinators, and I added storage chests, logistics storage chests, because that's what we put the robots in, so they're actually still considered part of the network, even though they're not flying around, so that the train station doesn't request more just because we are under attack. And so while I was making a few modifications to the factory, I also added gates so that I now also have a blueprint that has gates and train tracks going through them, or you can remove the train tracks and just like drive through it with a tank or car, because that's probably something we're gonna need at some point, is a way for a train to get through. Oh, look at that. So I haven't actually changed anything yet, and that's what I'm going to be doing, well, as soon as I finish the repairs over here. Hopefully soon I won't have to make repairs over here anymore, because we'll have this area walled off a lot better, and actually should be able to take down all of these laser turrets here, which are using power all the time. In fact, we're 4.7. We haven't changed too much from I guess the last time I really checked. Come on, I'm not out of repair. You might have seen the electric mining drill icon is now very different than what the electric mining drills look like. Well, the Friday facts that came out, well, for you it will be quite a few days. For me, it's just 2 days ago now. Showed off a new electric mining drill that looks more like that icon, and I actually kind of like it. There should be now, this looks like it's gently massaging the ground, and someone said it looks like it should be watering crops. The new one definitely looks like it is mining and actually has some smoke particles and stuff to show you that, hey, these things actually pollute a heck of a lot. So that should be much better. Alright, let us go take care of the station, or the factory over here. And while we're traveling, okay, I do have space. I have a new smart wall book. This is V3. Your cannon station. Is this only here? Because that is only there. Let's put the smart wall V3 book there. Oh, I guess you're bringing me some repair packs. Yeah, here's the thing. Well, not that I have to tear this whole thing down. Actually, it's just really this area that changed. But also what has changed is what's on the train. Let's turn off my personal roboport. I'm gonna... Well, let's delete that. And, maybe delete all that. I think this personal roboport should be... Oh, personal roboport did not move. I think the assembler, constructor, whatever, for these logistics spots also has not changed. In fact, most of the inner part here has not changed, but the stuff around it and some of the belts did move. So it's probably going to be quite a bit easier just to update all that and help these guys out. Let's just put down some more chests there. Where are you bringing all that? It was quite a bit darker without... Oh, yeah, I have a chest over here as well for when I was clearing out all the plates that accidentally got delivered to the wrong spot. Or, I guess it was not the plates, but the copper got delivered to the iron, and then... Eesh, ooh. Apparently I still have some in there. What? I guess while I'm here, let's go over a few lanes. And, yeah, look at that. Where are you guys coming from? I have no idea where they're coming from, but they've apparently been traveling quite a time. Okay, you're all full up. Yeah, all the bots will hopefully get to that eventually. I'm gonna go take care of that while these guys finish up some work here. But hopefully we can get this converted over real soon. And then I'll add a bunch of new walls in a time lapse. At least that's the plan. Assuming nothing gets blown up in the meantime. Yeah, let's turn the bots back on. And hope that they'll recognize and repair this. So we have a wall here. I actually need to... These guys... Still waiting for that little cliff to be blown up. These last few... I'm just gonna... Well, they're not really gonna affect anything. They're not gonna ever get powered correctly, because, like, the one instance ends right there, and they don't have the full circuit for being powered remotely, but that's kind of okay. I may just put like a pole out here, you know, fill in landfill some, and just always power these. Having a few always powered isn't going to be that big of a deal. But then I'm thinking I would like to put a wall across here. Obviously, we're going to have to clear out some bases, but that would basically stop most attacks coming down this way. Then maybe a wall here, and then a small one here, and one here, and here, and somehow here, and here. And that would cover a large section. And assuming that they're all working, we can, you know, the rest of our factory, you know, this area here is where our major attacks are. I probably want to do something over here as well, but I want to get some of these oil inside that. So maybe, I don't know if there's a lake over here. I'd have to do some more exploring for over this way. Alright, so let's check in on how the factory changes are going. And when I say changes, I mean deconstructions. Okay, look at that. That's pretty good. Can I actually place... Ooh, look at that. Really, that's not in the same spot? Okay, well. You're going, and you're going. Oh yeah, that was changed, so it's no longer a requester chest. I belted this stuff over. Okay, hopefully this will all get put in place correctly now. Can't fit the robot, huh? Why do I have a single assembly machine? Alright, hopefully. Oh, look at that. Cancel. Turn off those row reports. Alright, this should be mostly back. We're now producing rails. We're producing the summation or arithmetic combinators. That's right. I'm not actually producing the constant combinators because there's only one needed for a wall section where the train supply train is, but I need those at every section, so we're producing them. We're producing the storage chests, and we're producing smart inserters, and we're getting totally destroyed right here. Hopefully, okay, the lasers are. Oh, okay, this one got those guys' attention. Alright, I guess we're missing belts? You don't have belts here? What is... No, that's a lot of walls. Well... I should have half expected that. Alright, we'll get supplies over here in just a minute. Why is there... Yeah. I guess I took a blueprint at the wrong moment. Ooh. Let's put that blueprint back down, because I apparently had a electric pole in the way. Let's not put that back down. Turn that off again. Cancel, 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 cancel. Okay. That should be a bit better. Yeah, we need a bit of stone over here for the rails. So this brings some of the stone over. And then you can see our excess red circuits are now coming over here, so we can get some more logistics spots if needed. And you know, kind of looks like everything is back up to production. And you can see we now have gates as well. Let's make sure we're making the gates. Where were we making the gates? Let's check that blueprint. Okay, it wasn't up there. I didn't want to do that. That. Oh, that was supposed to be the gates, wasn't that? Go. I thought I set up a. Why are you all mixed up? Oh. Well, that explains it. Well, these should pick that up when, should, apparently, is the operative word, it's not will. Let's get rid of you guys. There we go, a few more circuits. Still cleaning up from that issue earlier. That should be all clean there. These, you got a few. That looks a lot better. Here it's not as big of an issue because we need both copper. When I say it's not as big of an issue, still is apparently somewhat of an issue. Because there's supposed to be iron on the one side. Alright, there we go. So now all the, well, not all the battery makers are going. Now all the battery makers should be going. Well, either I copied the blueprint before I put in... Oh, here's the gates. Look at that. Alright. Alright, and that is all ready to go. Great. Only... that took more time than I expected. Unfortunately, I'm completely blocking the train network. Let's go fix here, and then let's fix the wall and put some more in. Alright, we're seeing that we are building everything. We obviously, yeah, we have all the belts in, so we don't need these anymore, so we can mark those for removal. I can see they both pulled up, nothing was taken off, so that should be fine, hopefully. Yeah, they should be going back. Alright, they are. At least that one went back. You should also be going back. And not getting stuck, like, in the middle of anywhere. Middle of nowhere. Middle of the train network. Blocking all the other trains. That's what I was afraid of if those were removed while the train was on the way. But since they both pulled in and then the stops were removed. Come on. Oh, wow. Don't need you. Where's the attack? You'll survive for a bit. Unless... Ooh. You'll survive for a bit. Hey, over here, guys. Nice, tasty laser turrets. Alright, I don't want to totally redo this whole wall section. Actually, go over there. But what I mean by this whole wall section is this whole wall section. But I'm gonna do this tiny piece over. You're fine. Well, let's not get rid of the robo ports. waiting there. Oh. What cannon train number were you? Oh, come on, guys. I just fixed the one right there. Hey, you survived. Good for you. Why do I have so many? Oh, it's probably for building railroads. Okay, how can I tell if all this is built? Let's turn logistics off right now, because that's what's causing the problem. How did I get so many robots? Okay. Oh, you're not in the exact right spot, are you? That's what I have in my inventory that I usually don't. Okay. So when an attack comes, this will activate and put the robots in the chest. They get moved to this one, then moved to this one. 90 seconds later, this one gets activated and they're put back in. If the attack is still going on, they'll get pulled out right away. A few might fly, but most will get pulled out right away. And that's how that works. And so each roboport has one of them, or should. This wall will always be an experimental wall. So it, it was our first revision. Technically, the book I have right now is labeled V3, so you can see how much testing I tried to go through. Let's set up what I had mentioned before. We'll stick that there. We'll stick let's a little more here. That should keep the edge of this defended. These will turn on, though, if needed. If this fires, these will then turn on. And let's go above these iron patches and build a wall. 1.9 is worth nothing, but 4.1 is decent, especially when we're building a lot of walls. And we kind of want that as well, so maybe just south of those. Oh, look at that. We even had an attack right there. Actually, it wasn't even enough to get those going. Well, part of the problem... Oh. Maybe I will have to replace this whole wall. No, this should still sort of work. It's L, it needs to be... I kind of changed some stuff around. You need to be L. Stuck on there. Okay, that should be all good to go. Let's get some walls being built. And I guess some train lines with it. Okay, it's been about an hour, and I have all the track in, and I have all the blueprints for the wall in. I'm right above the supply station, and I should have just powered it, which means the train should now be on its way. Yes, wall station is now enabled. Was not enabled because it didn't have power before. Nope, here it comes. Let's see how well this wall will build itself. Let's turn off my robots. I just built the station here. Hopefully you saw that during the time lapse. Also, I fixed the station over here because stuff ended in these chests. It kept requesting a chain, even though the inserters would not unload. And unfortunately, it looks like I was hoping they'd build here and kind of go out as the roboports got placed. Well, let's see. There's only this much area that they can build, so that actually isn't too bad. Yeah, as wood and stone are taken down, these should fill up, but that's all that should be in there. Apparently we have one inserter, but that should be okay. You see, we just have... Why is it... No, there was... I apparently left a train in the blueprint. I should remove that. The kind of other problem is there's not enough construction robots initially, so you know what? I'm just going to drop some of mine off here. I mean, I still have over 100. Oh, look at that. We got a biter. How can I get to the train over here? He must have been left over. There was a big biter base, well, right about here, actually. That's why I built this, to get rid of it. I will tear this down in a little bit after the wall gets put back. You should have also seen some biters attacking this area, but the wall held. Probably a few construction robots died while there were flames here, while they were trying to repair the wall, but you can see the biters didn't get to the main part of the wall. And that's what that is all there for. Alright, actually, look at that. We're doing pretty good here. The train... Yeah, how do I get rid of that little... Well, I guess that is one way of doing it. It's a little hard to see, but here's a big electric pole. The pump is right next to it now. As you see, this is, well, I won't say full up, but it definitely has a lot of light oil in it, and the train will be coming back as soon as it can resupply, so that, well we're obviously out of materials. Oh, wow, it looks like the, where is this? Yep, the coverage goes all the way down here now, so... And most of the way down this way as well. So we're basically building the whole wall. Where is this? Unfortunately, because of the curve, I can't unload a lot out of this. Basically, that's all the inserters that I can fit. So we have some long-handed ones here, which mean they load slower. On the unloading, see we have 4 different wall loaders, just so they load quickly. For unloading, there's only one, so we can fit all these. Or at least there is now only one. I think I might have had 2 previously. What is it that we are missing? It's rail bits. Well, there's my problem. Let's see if we can. Really, this should be priority on these, and it's only when these aren't fully going, but this will quickly back up, and this actually doesn't use that much, so the priority will work out. I guess what happened before is that we were unloading rails over here, and it just transferred those onto the train. Oh, yeah, we were taking it from both sides, in fact, so let's fix that as well. Hopefully we have some splitters still over here. Yes. Alright. That will fix that momentarily. Look at that. Now, we got some copper plate here. Ooh. How do we get... Do I want to know how we got sulfur on that line? Alright, well the train left. It should be coming back here. I can't even see where I am. I just want to make sure I'm not standing on the track. Here's a train. Here's our settings. B is for bots. R is for repair packs. And T is for the time to wait in seconds. And if you don't want any delay, set D to be a big number, but I do want the 90-second delay. I'm going to set you to 300 and the repair packs to 300, and that will adjust the amount of stuff we request. Or it really should. Might not have fixed repair packs. this should be R. Compared to see if I had that right, I would think. I just like... Well, yeah. I'm gonna have another radar at the end here. I mean, this is cleared out, but we kind of want radar coverage there, I think. How many bots do we have? 252. Yeah, let's clear out here because of trees, because this is important. This is our reference accumulator. So if any of the accumulators up here dip below it, that's when the lasers are turned on. And they would dip below if these things fire, it will draw power, and if they go 1% below what this one is, then these turn on. It is night right now, so they are dropping. They're only powered by a single solar panel, but that is enough to charge them fully during the day, and at night it doesn't fully discharge. It only gets down to about half. As there's still walls on this, and lasers being pulled off. Let's no, not many walls, and all the lasers were taken. Oh, no, you know what? The repair packs are correct. It will unload as long as there's less than that. But I guess we don't request a train full until there's less than 50. That's probably okay. I think we might be going a bit over time, but I want to see this wall finished and turn on these stations. Let's get some tracks to those stations for the cannons. So this will be a cannon station, and then I have one at each end. We're going to rip this out. In fact, we can probably do that now. And the only thing we have to be careful of is the signals. And this, of course, will give the wall some new supplies, or extra supplies, I should say, not really new. Exit should be there. Let's remove that. Now exit is because it's exit of the train network, not exit of the factory. That's right there. Let's turn on my roboport so that gets built. Okay, and there is a signal there, just want to make sure. And this should be entrance. That was fast for getting supplies. Move that. Well, 37. Where's that attack? Alright, that's fine. That is way out from where... I mean, it's a front line. There's a line of turrets behind it. You're going to be 38. And you share these same tracks as the supply train. That one lone train has got to be... somewhere here, I would think. But I'll probably wind up, well, search between episodes. We got one little cliffy there. Not that this part really works. We can kind of fix that though. Let's put some landfill. And yeah, you are just a normal smart wall. You are just a normal smart wall. There. Alright, let's get the entrance and exit in. Turn off my bots for the moment. So I don't want to blow up that cliff. Come on, I can see there's a... well... you know what, let's just... there we go. Turn my bots back on. And I'm guessing that is going to be fulfilled by the wall, because... yeah, that is in the build area. Exit. That looks good. You should be 39. And I think we're mostly good, except somebody needs something blown up. Oh, look at that. The locomotive is still there. I thought I removed it. The lights are fine. Don't care about them. Those being powered off. Where? We're short on one thing. What is the one thing? Let's use this to expose all of those. And as I move laser turrets. How did you end up there? still short on laser turrets? Oh, there's 11 there. Why didn't we take any out? Laser turrets is less than 100. It says 120. Where do we have 100? Oh, that one probably shouldn't be there. Oh. See, now that's a little weird. I don't know why all the laser turrets wound up in that chest. Alright, there's 100 in there. You should be happy, you are. No signal there, which means we're not going to request a train. The only thing is, these guys shouldn't be in there. Alright. Let us... Well, we can stand here. Set up the train, and then see what happens. So we're going to go to 37, 38, and then 39. And each should just wait for inactivity. '33 and 34 should, well, 33 definitely should never have anything in range anymore. Let us just skip over to 37, and oh wait, there was that one wall or cliff that needed to be adjusted. We need some coal to make a cliff explosive. Luckily, we have plenty of coal right there. The train just pulled up. Cannon train. Well, maybe not just, but... Oh. Alright, now those bots are happy. And we are clearing the area. What is our turret coverage? Pretty good. I was kind of hoping it would go a little farther, but that is why we have artillery shell range. And this is actually starting to get good. And what I mean by that is there's nice forest here, and that will absorb our pollution cloud very nicely, so it won't go too far this direction. So as long as we clear a decent area of biters, they won't attack from this direction any longer. Alright, so the first one got a little through, but he wasn't getting very lasered until the whole laser wall here got turned on. And at this point, most of the construction bots should be out. You can see the number's only 82 when it should be like 300. Because most of them got pulled out. You can see there's like 22. And the guy just went in and he got put away. There being put away because we're under attack. Yeah, now that these guys are powered on, the lasers, not many are making it halfway through the wall. Fire's doing a very good job of softening them up, and then the lasers take them out. Now the way this works is yeah, while S is positive, the bots are released, but then it goes negative, and it will be 90 seconds before it goes positive again. And that just lets a little group of bots out to do some repairs, but not the whole big batch, because we don't want them accidentally all killing themselves or getting destroyed by biters. Alright, cannon train is done here. It will move over to the next section, which should only have a few. Okay, it's now moving to the final section, and the only thing I'm afraid of is I did not put... no, not that. Need a few rear defenses here. Hopefully there's enough bots around. Yeah, because there's stuff to build. They actually all got sent out. You're going to take out that radar, aren't you? Yeah, so this end one, well, kind of blew up a base here, and maybe had a few shots over here, and if they come around this way, yeah, look at it, just built in time. And that's just going to be temporary until we can have a wall over here. But that's good. We got another section of wall and tested it out. I just need to keep an eye on these, that building materials don't get put in them, because that kind of messes up the station. But otherwise, this seems like success, and you know, prove that our design works. So, between episodes, I'm going to put a few more of these in, and, well, I probably do want that off. It's the pollution I want off. Where's... Yeah, it's about time to go repair all that. So, I will say thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Stay safe, watch your hands, and see you next time.